Hello and welcome to another update video about BNB. On the BNB chart, I still see the move down as an ABC structure. At least we track it like that in the bullish scenario. It really depends on the next low, I can tell you though. We have support at $208. If price breaks below that, it will likely send it down to 184. And if it gets to 184, which is the bear market low, then we are dealing most likely with a failure of a wave 1. So it was not able to create a wave 1 to the upside, and instead it's likely to go to new lows around then $140. That would be in the red wave count. But as long as we're holding support, we can focus on that scenario. It is very, very stubborn in coming down. It doesn't really want to come down further, but I think because it couldn't react in any impulsive way to the upside here since the drop that occurred around the 10th of June, it is primed to go down lower once more. We talked about that. We highlighted that one more low would be likely here on this chart, possibly going all the way down to $208. That would be the first relevant line of support though. Now, if we zoom in a little bit, we can see here this correction, which I'm counting as a wave 4. The wave 4 might have topped though. It might have topped at the 38.2 retracement level. As you know, that's typically the ideal target for a fourth wave. And if we now really are already in the fifth wave, then we're looking for an ABC structure. The A wave could be done. The B wave could be done. Maybe the B wave is unfolding as a triangle. So if we see more sideways action, this B wave here might just be a triangle, yeah. But I have no evidence for that. It's just not enough. We don't have enough waves for a triangle yet, but it could become a triangle. And then another move down is anticipated. Now, of course, it could be that this wave 4 simply extends. I did say before that as long as we stay below $269, it depends on the structure a bit, but mainly as long as we stay below that level, anything that moves up here in this red zone could just be a wave 4. That's how I will treat it. It takes a break above $269 from here to confirm that something more bullish is going on and we're not going to get another low. Always important to be flexible in these markets, but at the moment, for me, I'm still looking at downside. The sideways consolidation just assumes that and suggests it. If we make that a bit larger here, you can see that we've just started to break out of that triangle. I mean, yeah, that's not a perfectly defined trend line. I can just readjust it a bit, but could argue maybe we're just trying to break out. But the momentum is there. And it takes, however, and that's what I communicated to channel members already days ago, what it really takes here is a break below $235 to get some initial momentum in, which would be here those previous swing lows. But we're dealing really with a micro level now. And then a break below 231, which were all those previous swing lows in the beginning of June, middle of June, all the way until end of June actually, to really get that final flush most likely. So it really takes a break below 231, 230 to finally get that move down to 208. Now, I don't necessarily want it. I don't think it needs it, but it seems very likely at this stage, just due to the fact that any upside of this 12th of June low has been corrective, and we have not broken above resistance, and you can actually see how it's oscillating around that 23.6 fib level, all suggesting continuation to the downside. If I see any impulse, then I will change my view, of course, to the upside, yeah. And also bear in mind, we're just dealing here or approaching this trend line, this descending trend line, and a reaction to it to the downside could also increase momentum, yeah. So let's say we hover sideways a little bit longer, which would only be needed for another week or so. Then we touch the trend line and a decision will be forced. And I mean, if it breaks to the upside with volume, okay, you know, then the low is in, but we turned around essentially in a support area, but it's at the moment, I just don't have the evidence for that. I mean, we can speculate, and I think this, I think that, but I even think it's going to go down once more. Again, until the price gives us any kind of signal or indication that anything is changing, we have to go with the trend, and the trend is still down. Okay, that's my update about BNB. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button. leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.